Welcome to Yoga with Subhash. In today's segment, we will practice 2 rounds of the Surya Namaskar or the sun salutation routine. In the second round, we will integrate a sequence that will help develop upper body strength. So let's get started. Come to a standing position close to the top of the mat. And as you exhale, bring the palms together in the prayer position. Inhaling, stretch the arms out in front, then begin to stretch up and back. Try to look up at the hands as you try to push the arms behind the ears. As you exhale, begin to bend forward. It's a slow and smooth movement synchronized with the breath. In the final position, try and drop the hands, drop the chest, try and get close to the toes. Now bend the knees, position the palms alongside the feet, toes and fingertips aligned on the floor, and bring the left foot all the way back. Slide the foot back and place the knee on the floor. Lift the head and chest up, push the buttocks down. As you exhale, bring the right foot back and go into the downward facing dog, where the buttocks are lifted up toward the ceiling and you're trying to push the heels back down toward the floor, looking at your feet. Now bring the knees, chest and the chin to the floor. It's called the Ashtanga Mudra. 8 limbs are on the floor. Knees, toes, palms, chest and chin. And now slowly release the abdomen down, lift the head up, chest up, and we'll lift the palms up as well. Try to use the upper body strength to lift the chest up higher. Place the palms down next to the chest, push with the palms, go back to the downward facing dog. Again, you're looking at your feet while trying to lift the buttocks up and pushing the heels back and down. Lift the head up, bring the left foot forward, try to bring it up between the palms. Place the right knee down to the floor, lift the head and chest up, push the buttocks down and forward. And now bring the right foot forward, feet together, legs are straight, and trying to bend over into the Uttanasana, the standing forward bending stretch. And now bring the arms against the ears in the L shape, and as you inhale, begin to stretch up and back. Try to look up at the hands as you push the arms back behind the ears. And then straighten up. As you exhale, release the arms down and relax for a couple of breaths here. Let's get ready for the second round. Feet together. Exhale, palms together in the prayer position. And this time as you inhale, bring the arms out to the side. Slowly stretch up and back. Again, we'll try to spend an extra breath or two to deepen the stretch. So first pull the hands up toward the ceiling and then push the arms back behind the ears. To deepen the leg stretch, press the feet firmly into the ground and push the thighs and the buttocks forward. And now slowly begin to bend forward. As you're doing so, bring the hands behind the back, interlock the fingers and pull the hands up toward the ceiling when you inhale, and try to drop the chest when you exhale. And now bring the hands down. Once again, bend the knees, place the palms on the floor right next to the feet. This time bring the right foot back all the way. Keep the right leg straight behind you. So push the heel back, lift the knee and thigh up, but press the buttocks down and lift the chest up. This is the standard lunge position. And now bring the left foot back and go into the downward facing dog. With the buttocks lifted up, heels pressed down, looking at your feet. And now bring the knees down and push the buttocks all the way back into the child pose, the Balasana. In this position, you're trying to bring the buttocks close to the heels or on top of the heels, and then start walking the hands out in front. Get a nice stretch. Now this child pose becomes the starting and the finishing position for the sequence that will help develop upper body strength. It's a nicely flowing sequence with each move synchronized with appropriate breathing pattern. So let's go through the sequence now, keeping the hands where they are, keeping the forehead very close to the floor, slide the body forward to get into the cobra pose. In this cobra pose, the chest is lifted up, but the navel is still in contact with the floor. Elbows are close to the body, shoulders are rolled back. As you exhale, go into the downward facing dog. Once again, the buttocks are lifted up, pressing the heels back and down, looking at your feet. As you inhale, go into the upward facing dog. Now here the buttocks are down, but the knees and the thighs are not touching the floor. Chest is lifted up and you're looking up. With the next exhalation, go back to the downward facing dog. Again, look at your feet, buttocks pushed up. As you inhale, go into the plank position now. In the plank position, the shoulders are vertically positioned above the hands. The heels, buttocks and shoulders are in a straight line. Shoulders are gently rolled up and pushed backwards. As you exhale, we're going to go into the full Chaturanga Dandasana, where you bend the elbows and try to bring the body completely parallel to the floor. Now, if this is not comfortable for you, you can bring the knees down to the floor and then bring the chest about 2 to 3 inches above the floor and pause there. If this doesn't work either, you can go directly into the 8-limbed pose, the Ashtanga Mudra, with the chest also resting on the floor. With the next inhalation, go back to the plank position. Again, the body is in a straight line with the shoulders positioned vertically above the hands. And now as you exhale, bring the knees, chest and chin to the floor. And then release the abdomen down. Lift the head up, chest up. Go into the Bhujangasana or the cobra pose. Navel is still on the floor. And now as you exhale, lower the forehead down, and without lifting the forehead, if it's comfortable, slide the body back into the child pose. That's the original starting position, Balasana, and rest there for 2 or 3 breaths. So this is the complete sequence which helps develop strength in the upper body. We'll repeat this full cycle one more time. Again, try to synchronize each move with the appropriate breathing pattern. As you inhale, slide the body forward, keeping the forehead very close to the floor. Go into the Bhujangasana or the cobra pose. As you exhale, push yourself back to the downward facing dog, looking at your feet, trying to lift the buttocks up, pushing the heels down. As you inhale, go into the upward facing dog. Chest up, shoulders up, but the buttocks and thighs down, push down without touching the floor. As you exhale, go back to the downward facing dog. Inhale, slide the shoulders forward into the plank position. Shoulders vertically above the hands. As you exhale, lower yourself into the Chaturanga Dandasana, four-limbed staff pose. Try to bring the body completely parallel to the floor. Again, optionally, place the knees down and then keep the chest about an inch or 2 inches from the floor. If that doesn't work, relax the chest also on the floor. And now push yourself back to the plank position as you inhale. As you exhale, knees down, chest and chin down to the floor. Release the abdomen down. As you inhale, lift the head and chest up into the Cobra, Bhujangasana. Navel is still on the floor, elbows are bent, shoulders rolled back. Place the forehead close to the floor and slide the body back. Try to do that keeping the forehead very close to the floor. And get back to the child pose or the Balasana. And rest there for another 2 or 3 breaths now. And now curl the toes under, pushing with the toes, get back to the downward facing dog. So lift the buttocks up, push the heels back and down, look at your feet. Now lift the head up, bring the right foot forward, try to bring it all the way up between the palms. Keep the left leg behind you very straight, so push the heel back, lift the knee and thigh up, lower the buttocks down, but lift the chest and chin up. And now bring the other foot forward, bring the feet together, legs are straight, so without bending the knees, try to bend over into the Uttanasana, standing forward bending stretch. You're trying to get close to the toes. And next time as you inhale, swing the arms out to the side, slowly stretch up, stretch back. Try to look at the hands as you push the arms back behind the ears. And as you exhale, straighten the body up and then finally release the arms down. You can spread the feet slightly wide and keep the eyes closed and relax there for a few moments. This completes our sequence of the sun salutation routine, integrating the upper body strengthening sequence in the second round. I thank you for watching this video. I hope you will enjoy practicing with me. As always, I'd love to hear your feedback or comments, and I hope to see you back for a future video. Namaste and have a wonderful day.